Welcome to Enchanted Tales by Wizard.
Please subscribe for more interesting videos and feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, let's dive in. The sound of screeching tires and the deafening crash reverberated through the air, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. In the aftermath of a devastating accident, a young boy lay in a crumpled heap, surrounded by the twisted metal of what was once a vehicle. The sirens wailed in the distance, but for the boy, time seemed to stand still as darkness enveloped him. The world around him faded, and all he could feel was an excruciating pain that coursed through his small body. He was barely conscious, trapped in a haze of confusion and despair as he fought to cling to life. Little did he know that help was on its way. As fate would have it, a young woman named Mia was passing by the scene when she witnessed the horrific accident unfold. Without a second thought, she rushed towards the wreckage, her heart pounding in her chest. The sight of the boy, so small and vulnerable, ignited an urgency within her. She felt an overwhelming need to save him. With trembling hands, she pulled him from the debris, feeling the warmth of his blood seeping into her clothes. Time was of the essence, and Mia made a split-second decision to take the boy to the nearest hospital, praying that they would be able to save him in time. She had no idea who he was or where he came from, but she was determined to do everything in her power to ensure that he survived. At the hospital, the atmosphere was tense as doctors and nurses rushed around, trying to stabilize the young boy. Mia stood anxiously in the waiting room, her heart heavy with worry. She had given them all the information she could, but with no identification and no family present, there was little they could do. The doctors worked tirelessly, performing emergency procedures to save his life, but the situation was dire. Mia could hear snippets of their conversations, words like internal bleeding and life support pierced through her like daggers. The gravity of the situation settled heavily on her shoulders as she realized how fragile life truly was. Days turned into weeks, and still, the boy remained unconscious, lying in a hospital bed while Mia visited him every day. She would sit by his side, holding his hand, and talk to him about her life, hoping that somehow he could hear her. With each passing day, she became more emotionally invested in his recovery, forming a bond with the boy despite the circumstances. She learned that he had no known family or friends, leaving her to wonder about his life before the accident. The loneliness of the hospital room was palpable, and as the doctors continued their efforts, Mia made a decision that would change everything. She would cover the cost of his medical bills, no matter the financial burden it placed on her. Mia's heart was full of compassion as she made this choice, knowing that the boy needed someone to fight for him. With each treatment, she witnessed his struggle and resilience, and she couldn't help but admire his strength. The doctors ran test after test, desperately searching for answers, and Mia remained by his side, unwavering in her support. She poured her entire savings into his care, refusing to let money dictate the boy's chance at life. Her determination was unwavering, and she felt a sense of purpose with each passing day. Despite the challenges she faced, the thought of losing him fueled her resolve. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the boy began to show signs of recovery. He stirred in his sleep, and for the first time in weeks, he opened his eyes. Mia's heart soared at the sight, tears streaming down her cheeks as she rejoiced in his awakening. But reality soon set in when she realized that he couldn't speak, and his memories were shrouded in darkness. The doctors reassured her that it was normal after such trauma and that he needed time to heal, both physically and emotionally. Mia remained steadfast, eager to help him rediscover his identity and share the life that had been taken from him. As the days turned into weeks, Mia grew closer to the boy, whom she had affectionately nicknamed Little Warrior. She learned to communicate with him through gestures and facial expressions, slowly building a bridge of understanding. He may have lost his memory, but she was determined to help him remember the pieces of his past. She would bring him books and toys, engaging him in activities to stimulate his mind. Though he struggled at first, each moment they shared filled her with hope, reminding her that he was a fighter. Little by little, he began to respond to her, smiling at her efforts and even attempting to speak. During one of their sessions, Mia brought in a photo album filled with pictures of her life. She shared stories of her childhood, her dreams, and the adventures she hoped to embark upon. In those moments, she watched the flicker of recognition cross his face, a glimmer of connection that thrilled her heart. However, a nagging worry lingered in the back of her mind. Would he ever remember who he was? As much as she loved him, she longed for him to reclaim his identity and reunite with his family. And so, Mia began her quest to find out more about him, determined to uncover the truth behind his life and his missing parents. With the help of the hospital staff, Mia set out to investigate the boy's identity. She reached out to local news outlets, sharing his story in hopes that someone might recognize him or have information about his family. Her heart raced with anticipation as she waited for responses, each moment stretching into eternity. Days turned into weeks, but the silence was deafening. Frustration and worry clouded her thoughts as she feared that he might never reunite with his family. The boy deserved to know where he came from, and she was determined to help him find that connection. Despite the challenges, Mia refused to give up. She would visit him every day, maintaining a routine that provided stability during this tumultuous time. Her presence became a beacon of hope in his life, a reminder that he was not alone in this journey. One afternoon, while sharing stories of her adventures in childhood, the boy suddenly gasped. His eyes lit up as if something had clicked into place. "I remember!" he exclaimed, his voice shaky but filled with excitement. Mia's heart raced at his declaration. Was it possible? Had he finally started to remember pieces of his life? They both shared a moment of profound connection, realizing that their bond had transcended mere caregiver and patient. They had become a family. As the boy's memory slowly returned, Mia made it her mission to uncover the details of his life before the accident. With each fragment of memory he shared, she felt a deep sense of purpose. He described a loving home, filled with laughter, family dinners, and warm embraces. He spoke of his father, a successful businessman, and his mother, a nurturing figure who always made time for him. As he recounted his memories, Mia's heart swelled with hope, believing that perhaps his family was out there searching for him. She held on to this belief tightly, determined to reconnect him with the love he had lost. As days passed, the boy began to piece together more memories, recounting the day of the accident in vivid detail. He recalled being in the car with his parents, a family outing that turned tragic in an instant. Mia listened intently, jotting down every detail. With renewed resolve, she reached out to local authorities, sharing the information he had provided in hopes they could help find his parents. As they collaborated, she could see the boy's spirit lifting with every step toward rediscovery. The prospect of finding his family ignited a fire within him, and Mia promised to do everything in her power to make that dream a reality. Despite the emotional toll it took on her, Mia was determined to see this through. The hospital staff rallied behind her efforts, joining her in the search for the boy's family. They created posters with his picture and details, distributing them throughout the community. The story of the young boy who had survived a horrific accident captured the hearts of many, and Mia found herself overwhelmed by the outpouring of support. As they plastered flyers in coffee shops and community centers, she felt a sense of hope blossom within her. The boy had captured the hearts of those around him, and she was resolute that he would soon be reunited with his family. As the search continued, the boy began to regain his strength. He worked diligently in physical therapy, eager to improve his mobility and regain independence. Each session brought him closer to walking again, and Mia was right by his side, cheering him on with every small victory. The bond they shared grew stronger, a testament to their resilience and the power of hope. In those moments, they had become not just a caregiver and a patient, but two souls connected by fate. With every milestone they reached together, Mia felt a sense of pride and fulfillment that she had never experienced before. They were two fighters in a world that had once sought to break them, and together, they were unstoppable. One day, while discussing their hopes for the future, the boy expressed his desire to reconnect with his parents. "What if they're looking for me?" he asked, a mixture of hope and fear in his voice. Mia's heart ached at his words, knowing how much it meant to him. "I believe they are," she reassured him. "And I promise we will find them." Together, they continued their quest for answers, working closely with law enforcement and the community. As the weeks went by, they faced setbacks, but Mia remained steadfast in her commitment to help the boy find his family. The search for the boy's family took on a life of its own, with the community rallying around Mia and the young boy they had come to love. Stories of their plight spread like wildfire, and people began sharing their experiences and insights, hoping to piece together the puzzle of the boy's past. Every day, Mia found herself immersed in this newfound purpose, fueled by the hope that they would soon discover the identity of the boy's parents. She spent hours contacting child welfare organizations, local charities, and even social media influencers, eager to keep the story alive. The boy's picture adorned numerous flyers, each bearing the plea for information about his family. As they tirelessly worked together, the bond between Mia and the boy deepened. He began to open up more, sharing his dreams and fears, revealing snippets of his personality that had once been overshadowed by the trauma of the accident. Mia encouraged him to express himself, creating a safe space for him to explore his emotions. They would spend afternoons painting and drawing, using art as a medium to express what words often failed to convey. Each stroke of the brush became a cathartic release for both of them, and through this creative outlet, they forged a connection that transcended the darkness of their circumstances. In these moments, they became a family, bound not by blood, but by the love and trust they had built together. Then, one fateful morning, Mia received a call that would change everything. A local news outlet had aired a segment on the boy's story, and someone had come forward with information. The voice on the other end of the line was filled with excitement as they described a couple frantically searching for their missing son, who matched the boy's description perfectly. Mia's heart raced as she listened, feeling a mixture of hope and anxiety wash over her. They scheduled a meeting at the hospital, and she could barely contain her anticipation. The moment she had been waiting for was finally within reach, and she wanted to ensure that the boy was ready for this reunion that could change their lives forever. Mia spent the rest of the day preparing him, sharing the news and helping him mentally prepare for what was to come. They talked about his parents, and how much they must have missed him. She reminded him that no matter what had happened in the past, they would finally have a chance to reconnect. In those moments of preparation, Mia felt a sense of bittersweet joy. She was happy for him but also aware of the void this reunion would create in her life. Their bond had grown so strong, and the thought of losing him to his family was daunting. Yet, she pushed those feelings aside, reminding herself that his happiness was what mattered most. Together, they held hands, waiting for the moment that would bring a rush of emotions and perhaps even healing. The meeting day arrived, and the atmosphere in the hospital was charged with an electric mix of anticipation and nervousness. Mia stood beside the boy, her heart racing as she witnessed the emotional whirlwind unfolding in front of her. As his parents entered the room, she saw their faces, etched with worry and love, hope shimmering in their eyes. They hesitated for a moment, absorbing the reality of their son lying in the hospital bed. The moment was surreal, and Mia felt like an outsider in a scene that belonged to them. She watched as the boy's eyes widened in recognition, his heart pounding in his chest. "Mom! Dad!" he exclaimed, tears streaming down his face. The reunion was a whirlwind of emotions. Cries of relief, laughter mingled with sobs, and an overwhelming sense of gratitude filled the room. Mia stepped back, allowing the family to embrace, feeling a rush of warmth at witnessing their reunion. It was a moment that transcended words, an affirmation of love and connection that had withstood the test of time and trauma. In that instant, she felt a bittersweet pang in her heart. She had fought so hard for this moment, and now she had to relinquish the boy she had come to love as her own. But deep down, she knew this was where he belonged, and she felt honored to have played a part in his recovery. As the emotional reunion continued, Mia observed the profound love that flowed between the boy and his parents. The joy of their reunion was palpable, and it enveloped the room in a cocoon of warmth. Yet, in the midst of this celebration, a sense of sadness washed over Mia. She had dedicated her life to helping the boy, and now, as she watched him reconnect with his family, she felt like a chapter closing in a book she wasn't quite ready to finish. The boy's parents expressed their immense gratitude to Mia, acknowledging her selflessness in helping their son during his darkest hours. The words were heartfelt, but they also reminded her that their journey together was coming to an end. In the days that followed, the boy began to recover fully, both physically and emotionally. His parents were a constant presence at the hospital, showering him with love and affection. Mia was happy for them, yet she felt a sense of emptiness creeping in. Their shared experiences had forged a bond that felt irreplaceable, and she struggled with the notion of losing the boy who had once been her beacon of hope. The little moments they shared, the laughter, the late-night talks, and the moments of vulnerability, were treasures she cherished deeply. However, she understood that this was a part of life. Sometimes, love meant letting go. As the days turned into weeks, Mia found herself stepping back from the forefront of the boy's recovery. She watched from a distance as he thrived in the embrace of his family, but her heart felt heavy with the void his absence created in her life. He was no longer just the boy she had rescued, he had become a part of her soul. Each time she visited, she would sit quietly in the background, listening to the sounds of laughter that filled the room. She tried to maintain a brave face, reminding herself that he was where he belonged. However, it was hard to shake the feeling of longing for the bond they had shared during those crucial moments in the hospital. Yet, as they continued to visit and recover together, Mia found a new role within the family. The boy's parents welcomed her with open arms, inviting her to join them for family dinners and outings. They expressed their appreciation for everything she had done, ensuring that Mia remained an integral part of their lives. Slowly, the family began to grow around her, and she discovered that love could take many forms. It didn't just exist between a parent and child, it could extend to encompass friendships and support systems. The boy continued to thrive, and seeing him happy brought her a sense of fulfillment. In those moments, Mia learned that while the bond she shared with him was irreplaceable, there was also beauty in the connections that formed around them. One evening, as they gathered around the dinner table, the boy's parents shared stories of their family and the adventures they had enjoyed together before the accident. Mia listened intently, feeling like a silent witness to their history. The warmth of their family dynamic filled her heart with joy, and she realized that she had not only helped save the boy but had also become a part of something beautiful. The laughter echoed through the room, and it reminded her of the importance of love and resilience. The boy's laughter was music to her ears, a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. After dinner, the boy approached Mia with a thoughtful expression on his face. "Thank you for everything, Mia," he said, his eyes shining with sincerity. "I don't think I could have made it without you." His words filled her heart with warmth, and she knelt down to meet him at eye level. "You're stronger than you know," she replied, smiling through the tears that threatened to spill. "You fought so hard, and I'm proud of you." Their embrace was tender, a moment that solidified their bond. Mia realized that while she might have felt like a chapter closing, a new one was opening, a chapter filled with love, friendship, and hope. As the weeks turned into months, the boy continued to flourish under the care and guidance of his loving parents. They embarked on family adventures, creating new memories and rebuilding their lives together. Mia remained a constant presence in their lives, supporting them as they navigated the ups and downs of recovery. She often accompanied them on outings, joining in on picnics at the park and movie nights at home. The boy's laughter and infectious spirit were a reminder of the resilience of the human heart, and Mia cherished every moment they spent together. Their bond had evolved, transforming into a beautiful friendship that was grounded in love and gratitude. One day, while out for ice cream, the boy shared his dreams of becoming an artist. He spoke with such passion, describing how he wanted to use his experiences to inspire others through his art. Mia felt a surge of pride as she listened to him, knowing that he was not only recovering physically but also emotionally. "I want to paint stories that capture the strength of people," he declared, his eyes lighting up with enthusiasm. Mia encouraged him wholeheartedly, offering to help him find art supplies and classes that would nurture his talent. The conversation sparked a new chapter in their relationship, where Mia became not just a caretaker, but also a mentor and friend, helping him explore his creative side. With each passing day, Mia watched as the boy's artistic talents blossomed. She would often bring him sketchbooks and paints, encouraging him to explore his creativity. As he filled the pages with colorful illustrations and vibrant landscapes, Mia couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the beauty he was creating. His art became a reflection of his experiences and emotions, serving as both a therapeutic outlet and a powerful tool for self-expression. With every brushstroke, he captured the essence of his journey, an amalgamation of pain, hope, and resilience that resonated deeply within Mia. They would spend hours discussing his artwork, each piece igniting conversations about life, dreams, and the importance of following one's passions. Through these shared moments, their friendship deepened, and Mia found herself inspired by the boy's perspective on life. One afternoon, as they sat in the park surrounded by blossoming flowers, the boy revealed his desire to hold an art exhibit to showcase his work. "I want to share my story with others," he said, determination shining in his eyes. Mia's heart swelled with pride at his ambition. They began brainstorming ideas for the exhibit, planning how to display his artwork in a way that conveyed his journey of healing. Mia connected with local galleries, offering to help coordinate the event. As they poured their hearts into planning, Mia realized that they were not just creating an exhibit, they were crafting a celebration of survival and hope. Together, they envisioned a space where others could witness the power of art to heal and inspire, a testament to their unwavering spirit. As the date for the exhibit approached, the excitement in the air was palpable. Mia and the boy worked tirelessly to prepare, and the day of the event felt like a culmination of all their hard work and dedication. The gallery was transformed into a vibrant tapestry of colors and emotions, each piece telling a unique story of resilience. On the night of the exhibit, friends, family, and members of the community gathered to celebrate the boy's journey through art. Mia felt a rush of pride as she watched him interact with the attendees, sharing the stories behind his paintings with enthusiasm and passion. As the evening unfolded, the boy's confidence blossomed. He spoke with clarity and sincerity, captivating the audience with his heartfelt anecdotes. Mia stood off to the side, tears of joy glistening in her eyes. She had watched him grow from a frightened child in a hospital bed to a young artist sharing his story with the world. The exhibit was more than just an event, it was a testament to the power of human connection, healing, and the importance of believing in oneself. The night was filled with laughter, applause, and an overwhelming sense of community support that enveloped them like a warm hug. As the exhibit concluded, the boy received an outpouring of support from the community. Art enthusiasts and local businesses expressed interest in purchasing his work, eager to support his journey. Mia felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude as she witnessed the impact of their efforts. The boy's art became a symbol of hope and resilience, inspiring others who had faced adversity in their lives. The connections they had forged with the community blossomed, leading to opportunities for the boy to host workshops and share his artistic journey with others. In the weeks that followed, Mia and the boy collaborated on several projects, each one fostering a sense of purpose and belonging. They visited schools, where he shared his story and inspired students to explore their creativity. Mia watched as he captivated young minds with his art, encouraging them to embrace their unique talents and use their voices. The boy's confidence grew as he learned that his experiences could help others find their way through difficult times. Mia realized that their journey had come full circle. What had started as an act of kindness had transformed into a powerful mission of hope and empowerment. As the seasons changed, so did the dynamics of Mia's life. The bond she had formed with the boy and his family had become an integral part of her existence. They celebrated holidays together, creating new traditions that honored their shared journey. Mia felt a sense of belonging that she had never experienced before, and with it came a renewed sense of purpose. She found herself not only supporting the boy's artistic endeavors but also reflecting on her own life and aspirations. His journey had sparked a fire within her, igniting a desire to pursue her passions and make a meaningful impact in the world. With the encouragement of the boy and his family, Mia began to explore her own interests. She enrolled in art classes, rediscovering her love for creativity. She started painting again, using her art as a form of self-expression and healing. The process became cathartic, allowing her to channel her emotions and experiences onto the canvas. As she painted, she found solace and clarity, embracing the therapeutic nature of creativity. The boy often joined her in these sessions, sharing his insights and offering feedback. Their shared passion for art became a bridge that connected them on a deeper level, solidifying their bond and reaffirming the beauty of friendship. However, as Mia delved deeper into her artistic pursuits, she found herself grappling with moments of self-doubt. The pressure to succeed weighed heavily on her shoulders, and she often questioned whether she was worthy of the recognition she sought. During one particularly challenging day, she confided in the boy about her struggles, expressing her fears and insecurities. His response was heartfelt and encouraging. "You taught me how to believe in myself, Mia. You have so much talent, and your story matters. Don't let fear hold you back." His words resonated deeply within her, reminding her of the strength they had both discovered through their journey. Inspired by the boy's unwavering support, Mia decided to participate in a local art competition. She poured her heart and soul into creating a piece that represented her experiences over the past year, both the pain and the joy. The days leading up to the competition were filled with anticipation and anxiety, but she pushed through, determined to share her story through art. As she worked tirelessly on her piece, the boy was right by her side, offering encouragement and helping her refine her vision. Their collaborative spirit fueled her creativity, and together, they embraced the power of vulnerability in their art. On the day of the art competition, Mia felt a mix of excitement and trepidation as she stood before her completed piece. The gallery was filled with artists showcasing their work, and the atmosphere buzzed with energy. As she presented her painting to the judges, she felt a wave of emotion wash over her. She spoke passionately about her journey and the inspiration behind her art. The experience of sharing her story in such a public forum was both exhilarating and terrifying. However, she remembered the boy's words and the importance of authenticity. She poured her heart into her presentation, connecting with the audience through her vulnerability. When the results were announced, Mia felt her heart race with anticipation. As the winners were revealed, she held her breath, hope mingling with uncertainty. To her astonishment, she was awarded first place. The applause that erupted in the gallery was deafening, and tears of joy streamed down her cheeks. In that moment, she realized that her journey was not just about winning. It was about finding her voice and embracing her truth. The boy rushed to her side, beaming with pride as he congratulated her. Their shared triumph was a testament to their resilience and the power of supporting one another through life's challenges. With the newfound recognition, Mia's life began to change in ways she had never anticipated. The local art community embraced her, offering opportunities to showcase her work and collaborate with other artists. She found herself surrounded by a supportive network that encouraged her creativity and passion. The boy's unwavering belief in her abilities continued to inspire her, and together, they embarked on a journey of artistic exploration. They attended art fairs, visited galleries, and immersed themselves in the vibrant world of creativity, eager to learn and grow as artists. As Mia's reputation flourished, she decided to launch a community art program aimed at providing artistic outlets for children facing adversity. She wanted to give back to the community that had supported her and the boy during their journey. The program aimed to empower young artists to express themselves through creativity, fostering resilience and self-confidence. With the boy's help, they organized workshops and art classes, creating a safe space for children to explore their artistic talents. The initiative blossomed, attracting children from all walks of life, and Mia felt a sense of fulfillment as she watched the impact of their efforts unfold. The art program became a beacon of hope in the community, and Mia found immense joy in working with the children. Each workshop was filled with laughter, creativity, and moments of self-discovery. The boy became an integral part of the program, mentoring the young artists and sharing his story of resilience. He thrived in this role, finding purpose in helping others navigate their own journeys through art. Together, they created a nurturing environment that fostered creativity and allowed the children to express themselves freely. The joy on their faces was a constant reminder of why Mia had started this initiative in the first place. As the program flourished, Mia received recognition from local organizations for her dedication and commitment to empowering young artists. Awards and accolades poured in, but for Mia, the real reward lay in the connections she made with the children and the impact she witnessed in their lives. She cherished the moments when a child would share their artwork, their eyes sparkling with pride. It became clear that art had the power to heal, transform, and bring people together, and she was honored to facilitate that process. The boy stood by her side through it all, proud to be part of something so meaningful. Amidst the joy and success, life took an unexpected turn when the boy's parents announced they would be moving to a new city for his father's job. Mia's heart sank at the thought of losing her closest friends, the family she had come to adore. The news struck a chord deep within her, and she felt a wave of sadness wash over her. She had fought so hard to create a bond with them, and now, it seemed like they were being pulled apart. As the reality of their impending move settled in, Mia grappled with a whirlwind of emotions. The boy had become an integral part of her life, and the thought of him leaving felt like losing a piece of herself. She remembered all the moments they had shared, the laughter, the struggles, and the beautiful journey of healing they had embarked on together. Each memory was a thread woven into the fabric of her life, and the prospect of unraveling that tapestry was unbearable. The boy, too, was struggling with the news. He had formed bonds with the children in the art program and had found a sense of belonging in the community. As his parents began to pack their belongings, he felt torn between his love for his family and the connections he had built in this place. One evening, they sat together in Mia's studio, surrounded by canvases and paint. "I don't want to leave," he confessed, his voice barely above a whisper. "This place feels like home." Mia felt her heart break for him, knowing how difficult it was to say goodbye to a community that had embraced them both. "Home is where the heart is," she told him gently, trying to provide comfort. "You will always carry a piece of this place with you, and you can always come back." They spent hours talking about their fears and hopes for the future. As they shared their dreams, Mia realized that while the distance might separate them physically, the bond they had formed would endure. It was a connection that could transcend miles, grounded in love and shared experiences. As the day of the move approached, Mia organized a farewell gathering for the boy and his family. The community came together to celebrate the friendships that had blossomed over the years, and the event was filled with laughter, tears, and heartfelt memories. Mia watched as the boy connected with his friends one last time, sharing hugs and promises to stay in touch. She felt a mix of pride and sadness, knowing that they had created a legacy of love and support that would remain in the hearts of everyone present. During the gathering, Mia presented the boy with a scrapbook filled with pictures and notes from their adventures together. Each page told a story, capturing the moments that had defined their journey. As he flipped through the pages, his eyes glistened with tears. "I will treasure this forever," he said, his voice choked with emotion. "You are my family, Mia." Her heart swelled with love for him, and in that moment she knew that their bond was unbreakable. The night ended with a stunning display of fireworks, illuminating the sky in vibrant colors. As they stood together, Mia wrapped her arms around the boy, holding him close as they watched the fireworks explode above them. It felt like a celebration of their journey, a fitting way to mark the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. They were both filled with a sense of hope and excitement for what the future held, even if it meant facing it apart. The following morning, as the sun rose, Mia helped the boy's family load their belongings into the moving truck. It was a bittersweet scene, filled with laughter and sadness as they shared final hugs and words of encouragement. As the truck pulled away, Mia felt a hollow ache in her heart, watching as her beloved friends drove away into the distance. The empty space they left behind was a poignant reminder of the love and joy they had shared. In the days that followed, Mia poured herself into her work, channeling her emotions into her art. She painted a mural in the community center, a vibrant tribute to the boy and the memories they had created together. Each brushstroke was infused with love, honoring their journey and the impact he had on her life. As she worked, she felt a sense of catharsis, transforming her sadness into something beautiful that would remain in the community for years to come. Despite the distance, Mia and the boy stayed connected through phone calls and video chats. They shared updates on their lives, discussing art, dreams, and the adventures that lay ahead. Each conversation was a lifeline, a reminder that their bond remained strong despite the miles between them. The boy continued to thrive in his new city, exploring his artistic talents and sharing his story with others, while Mia remained committed to her community art program, inspired by the journey they had shared. As the months passed, Mia found herself growing and evolving in ways she had never anticipated. The art program flourished, attracting new children who were eager to explore their creativity. With the support of the community, she expanded the program, incorporating new elements such as music and dance, fostering a holistic approach to healing and self-expression. The children thrived under her guidance, and Mia felt a profound sense of fulfillment as she watched them grow. One day, while preparing for a workshop, Mia received a message from the boy. "I'm coming back to visit," he exclaimed. Her heart leaped with joy at the news. The anticipation of reuniting filled her with excitement, and she began planning a special welcome for him. She reached out to the community, organizing a reunion event that would celebrate his return and showcase the growth of the art program. When the day finally arrived, Mia felt a rush of emotions as she prepared for the boy's arrival. The community center was decorated with colorful banners and artwork created by the children, each piece a testament to the transformative power of art. As she awaited his arrival, she couldn't help but reflect on their journey, the challenges they had faced, the love they had shared, and the strength they had found in one another. When the boy walked through the doors, a wave of joy washed over Mia. They rushed into each other's arms, laughter and tears mingling as they embraced. "I missed you so much," he exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with happiness. "This place looks amazing." Mia beamed, feeling an overwhelming sense of pride as she showed him around the center, introducing him to the children and sharing the progress of the program. The reunion was filled with laughter, stories, and a sense of nostalgia as they reminisced about their adventures together. The boy marveled at the mural Mia had painted in his honor, a beautiful depiction of their journey and the community that had supported them both. "This is incredible, Mia! You've done so much," he said, awe shining in his eyes. Together, they spent the day reconnecting and exploring the growth of their artistic community. The boy participated in workshops, sharing his talent and inspiring the children with his story of resilience. Mia watched with pride as he interacted with the kids, encouraging them to embrace their creativity and believe in themselves. It was a beautiful reminder of the impact they had made on each other's lives. As the weekend unfolded, Mia and the boy decided to host a community art showcase, inviting friends and family to celebrate their reunion and the growth of the art program. They worked tirelessly to prepare, showcasing the children's artwork alongside the boys' pieces, creating a vibrant display of creativity and resilience. The event was a culmination of their efforts, a celebration of love and community that brought everyone together. On the night of the showcase, the atmosphere was electric. Mia felt a sense of pride as she watched the children display their work, their faces lit up with joy and excitement. The boy took center stage, sharing his journey with the audience and encouraging the children to express themselves through art. "Art has the power to heal and connect us," he said, his voice filled with conviction. "No matter where you are, you can always find your voice." The night was a resounding success, filled with laughter, applause, and a sense of unity. As Mia stood alongside the boy, surrounded by the community that had embraced them both, she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. They had created something beautiful together, a legacy that would continue to inspire others for years to come. In the aftermath of the event, Mia and the boy sat together, reflecting on the journey they had taken. "We've come so far," he said, a thoughtful expression on his face. "I'm so grateful for everything we've experienced together." Mia nodded, her heart swelling with love for him. "You've taught me so much about strength and resilience," she replied. "I couldn't have done any of this without you." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, weaving through memories and dreams for the future. The boy shared his aspirations of becoming a professional artist, expressing his desire to inspire others through his work. Mia encouraged him wholeheartedly, reminding him that his story was powerful and could touch the hearts of many. As they spoke, Mia felt a sense of clarity and purpose solidifying within her. The journey they had embarked on had changed her life in profound ways, igniting a passion for art and community that she never knew existed. She realized that their connection was a gift, one that had transformed both their lives and would continue to shape their futures. With renewed energy and purpose, Mia and the boy decided to collaborate on a special project, a children's art book that would share stories of resilience and hope. They envisioned a collection of artwork and personal narratives from the children in the program, showcasing their journeys and the power of creativity. Together, they reached out to local publishers, sharing their vision and securing support to bring their dream to life. The project became a labor of love, uniting the community and allowing the children to express themselves in new and exciting ways. Mia worked closely with each child, encouraging them to share their stories and create artwork that reflected their experiences. The boy played an integral role in mentoring the young artists, guiding them through the creative process and fostering a sense of collaboration. As the book began to take shape, Mia felt an overwhelming sense of pride. This project was more than just a collection of stories. It was a testament to the resilience and creativity of the children they had come to love. It encapsulated their journeys, triumphs, and the healing power of art. Together, Mia and the boy spent countless hours designing the layout, selecting artwork, and crafting narratives that honored each child's unique voice. The sense of purpose they felt in creating this book was invigorating, reminding them both of the beauty that could emerge from hardship. As the project neared completion, they organized a launch event to unveil the book to the community. Mia and the boy worked tirelessly to create an unforgettable experience, inviting families, friends, and local supporters to celebrate the children's accomplishments. The night was filled with excitement, with the gallery adorned with the children's artwork, each piece reflecting their stories and journeys. On the evening of the launch, the atmosphere was electric. Mia felt a mix of nerves and anticipation as she welcomed everyone, her heart swelling with pride. The children eagerly showcased their art, sharing their stories and insights with the audience. The boy took the stage, sharing his personal journey and the importance of creativity in overcoming challenges. "This book represents the voices of the future," he said, his voice steady. "These kids are not just artists, they are storytellers, and their stories matter." The crowd erupted in applause, and Mia felt tears of joy brim in her eyes. This moment was a culmination of their efforts, a celebration of the strength and resilience that art could foster. As the children took the stage, each one presented their artwork, the room filled with warmth and pride. Mia knew that this night would forever be etched in their hearts as a testament to the power of community and creativity. In the weeks that followed the launch, the book received significant attention. Local media covered the story, praising the initiative and highlighting the impact it had on the community. Mia and the boy were invited to speak at schools and community centers, sharing their experiences and encouraging others to explore their creativity. They were astounded by the overwhelming support and love they received, realizing that their journey was inspiring others to find their voices as well. With each event, Mia's confidence grew, and she began to see herself not just as an artist but as a leader and advocate for creative expression. The boy flourished in his role as a mentor, inspiring young artists and sharing his story of resilience with authenticity. Together, they traveled to various schools, igniting a passion for art and storytelling in children across the region. The impact of their work rippled through the community, fostering a culture of creativity and empowerment. One day, while visiting a local school, Mia noticed a young girl sitting alone in the corner, her eyes filled with sadness. Mia felt a pull in her heart and approached her gently. "Hi there, what's your name?" she asked, kneeling down to the girl's level. The girl looked up, her voice barely a whisper. "I'm Lily," she replied, shyly glancing at her sketchbook. Mia noticed the intricate drawings inside, each one brimming with emotion. "These are beautiful, Lily," she said, flipping through the pages. "Do you want to share your story with me?" The girl hesitated but eventually nodded. As Lily began to share her thoughts, Mia listened intently, providing a safe space for her to express herself. Inspired by the encounter, Mia decided to incorporate a storytelling segment into the art program, allowing children like Lily to share their narratives through art. She believed that every child had a story worth telling and that by giving them a platform, they could find their voices and empower one another. The boys supported her vision wholeheartedly, eager to mentor and guide the children through the creative process. As the storytelling segment flourished, Mia witnessed a transformation in the children. They opened up, sharing their experiences, fears, and dreams through their artwork. Each session became a cathartic experience, fostering a sense of community and understanding. The boy thrived as a mentor, encouraging the children to embrace their unique stories and find strength in vulnerability. The art program became a haven for creativity and healing, and Mia felt a profound sense of fulfillment as she watched the children grow and flourish. One evening, while reflecting on the impact of their work, Mia and the boy shared their dreams for the future. "I want to create a safe space for every child to express themselves," Mia said passionately. "A place where they feel seen and heard." The boy nodded in agreement, sharing his desire to take their message beyond the community, reaching even more children in need. Driven by their shared vision, Mia and the boy began planning a larger initiative, a summer arts camp that would offer children from underserved communities the opportunity to explore their creativity. They reached out to local organizations, securing funding and resources to bring their dream to life. The camp would focus on various forms of art, from painting and drawing to music and dance, allowing children to discover their passions and express themselves freely. As they prepared for the camp, the excitement in the air was palpable. Mia felt a renewed sense of purpose as she envisioned the impact they could make in the lives of the children who attended. The boys' enthusiasm was infectious, and together, they spent countless hours organizing activities, securing supplies, and reaching out to potential volunteers. The community rallied around their initiative, offering support and encouragement, eager to help bring their vision to fruition. When the first day of the summer arts camp arrived, Mia and the boys stood at the entrance, greeted by the sound of laughter and excitement. Children poured in, their faces lit up with anticipation. Mia felt her heart swell with joy as she welcomed each child, eager to embark on this creative journey together. The camp was a melting pot of diverse backgrounds, and the energy was electric. Throughout the week, Mia and the boy led various workshops, encouraging the children to explore their artistic talents. They watched in awe as the kids unleashed their creativity, creating beautiful artwork that reflected their experiences and emotions. The camp became a sanctuary of expression, where children felt free to be themselves and share their stories with one another. As the camp progressed, Mia witnessed the transformation in the children. They formed friendships, supported each other, and discovered their voices through art. One day, as they sat in a circle sharing their artwork, a young boy named Jake stood up, his eyes brimming with emotion. "I never thought I could do this," he said, holding up his painting. "Thank you for believing in us." Mia felt tears prick her eyes, realizing that their initiative was making a profound impact. The boy stood by her side, pride evident in his smile. They had created something beautiful together, and it was changing lives. As the summer camp drew to a close, Mia and the boy planned a final showcase to celebrate the children's accomplishments. They decorated the community center, showcasing the artwork created throughout the week. Friends, family, and community members gathered to witness the incredible talent of the young artists. On the night of the showcase, the atmosphere was filled with excitement. Mia and the boy stood at the front, beaming with pride as the children took the stage to present their artwork. Each child shared their story, their voices filled with confidence and joy. Mia watched, her heart swelling with love for the community they had built together. As the night unfolded, the applause was thunderous, and Mia felt a sense of fulfillment that words couldn't capture. They had created a space where children could express themselves, find their voices, and connect with one another through art. The boy turned to her, his eyes shining with emotion. "We did this together, Mia," he said softly. "I'm so proud of us." In the months that followed the camp, Mia and the boy continued to nurture their artistic community, expanding their initiatives and reaching more children. They launched after-school programs, workshops, and outreach efforts to ensure that creativity remained accessible to all. The impact of their work spread, inspiring other communities to establish similar programs. As the seasons changed, so did their lives. Mia found herself more connected to her community than ever before, and her art began to reflect the joy and fulfillment she experienced. The boy thrived in his artistic endeavors, receiving recognition for his work and continuing to mentor young artists. Their friendship deepened as they supported each other through challenges and celebrated successes together. One crisp autumn evening, as they walked through the park reminiscing about their journey, the boy turned to Mia. "You know, I never imagined I would find my purpose like this," he said, a thoughtful expression on his face. "You helped me discover my voice, and I'll always be grateful for that." Mia smiled, feeling a warmth in her heart. "You've inspired me too. Together, we've created something beautiful." They shared a moment of reflection, knowing that their journey was far from over. As winter approached, Mia and the boy decided to host a holiday art fair, inviting the community to come together and celebrate the spirit of creativity. They envisioned a festive event filled with art, music, and joy, fostering connections and spreading positivity. The planning process brought them closer together, as they collaborated to create an event that would uplift the community. On the day of the fair, the atmosphere was filled with laughter and cheer. Families gathered, children painted ornaments, and local artists showcased their work. Mia felt an overwhelming sense of joy as she watched the community come together, celebrating the power of creativity and connection. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the fair, Mia and the boy stood side by side, taking in the beauty of the moment. "This is what it's all about," he said, his voice filled with emotion. Mia nodded, knowing that they had created a space where love, art, and community thrived. That's the end of the story. What did you learn from this story? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Leave a like and don't forget to subscribe and share this video to someone who might be interested. Thank you.